Hi there. Well,
Hi.
how are you? Well, my name is Manaka. What's your name?
My name is Kyute, Korean name, but I have English
Mhm.
name. You can call me Tae.
Hey, I
Yeah,
like that.
because it's easy to say, to
Mm-mm.
pronounce.
And that's TEI, right?
Yeah,
TEI,
TEI.
just like from what we have
Yeah,
here.
right.
Okay.
Because
Well, I feel
my
very happy, Tay.
yeah, I really want. I happy too. Uh, yeah, because it's our first time.
Very nice.
Yeah, I really
R-
looking forward to meet you.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Tay. And I'm happy because you're still up. It's Hey, it's already 1:30 already. It's half past 1 already. And
Yeah.
how come that you're still up?
Because I'm night person. uh,
Mm, very nice.
and uh, I used to morning person, but now
Mhm.
I don't work because I'm on paternity leave. Paternity
Oh,
leave.
okay. But congratulations.
Yeah,
Do you have a
right.
baby
Thank you.
girl or a baby boy?
Baby, baby girl. Yeah,
Oh,
my
baby
daughter.
girl. How
Yeah.
how many months is she already?
Uh, it's not months. She is 5 years old. Yeah.
Okay. She's 5 years old already. I wonder you can actually take paternity leave
Mm.
even though the child is grown up already, like
Yeah.
toddler already.
Until 8 year old. At 8 years old,
Ah, I
we can use.
8 years old. Thank
You
you.
we can yeah, we
Oh,
can leave. Yeah. Uh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
mm-mm.
I think
Oh,
we our
okay. Well,
class have some delayed. Do you
I
do you
believe
realize?
so. My apologies. Maybe it's our line. Yes,
Yeah. Right.
there. The
Yeah.
reason, sorry, I thought you actually, I thought your wife just gave birth. Sorry, because here in the Philippines, for a father or for a husband to take a paternity leave, that means the wife is about to give birth, or let's say that literally a newborn baby. I didn't know that you can take a paternity leave,
Mm.
even if until the child is already 8 years old, so you can still consume those
Yeah.
days. That's lovely, and I think that's also very nice. So you can rest there. But what do you do for a living?
Uh, I actually want to want to live in Canada. I want to go to Canada
Sorry.
for
Oh.
immigration.
Mm-mm.
So I have studied English for almost 1 year. So I only have a month
Mhm.
paternity leave left.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm.
I
Oh, okay.
uh, mm, so I yeah during my paternity leave I am studying English.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Okay. So, Canada, did you say?
Yeah, Canada in
Canada? Oh, okay. Where
Vancouver,
in Canada? Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. May I ask your plans, your major reasons why you have to go abroad in Canada? Is it for work?
Uh, Actually not. I just want to live in Vancouver. Uh, that's because
Mhm.
uh, the first reason is my daughter education. Uh, Especially in Korea, we have to compete to each other, especially
Mm.
students, even even employee also. So um, actually, uh, I don't want my daughter to compare to her friends. I
Mhm.
I it's too hard. Uh, it actually
Mhm.
competition is good for us, but I mean, studying whole day is not good for it's not good. Mm,
Mhm.
especially my daughter. Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, uh, we now have a very competitive society. And I believe,
Yeah.
especially in South Korea, parents would, or basically the society or the people would always try to compare the education that this child is getting from another child. And I think that cannot be avoided because of how the society got used to it already,
Mhm.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
I also know some Korean friends who are also parents. They literally go abroad, and specifically to have a different education, a different. I just cannot say if it's going to be a better education though, because only the parents can tell
Mhm.
there. But if you wanted to have changes, of course, especially to your daughter, then I think so too, definitely. And you're right. I would have agreed that competition or being competitive is actually good if you're going to think in a very positive way,
Mm.
But if you're actually comparing to other parents or other people and it's not being very healthy, mentally healthy, then stop there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
anyway, Tay, thank you. I think I'm getting to know you a little bit there, and
Yeah.
hopefully I get
Right.
to see more of you in the next few days because you're not really a morning person. Me
Right.
too.
Right. I
Okay. So
already.
would you like to have the senior green one? Mm?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Okay. I want to.
Sure.
I want
But
to
sorry.
start.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Okay.
we
Sorry. What were
have.
you about to say because of the delay?
Yeah. I fear it's too delay. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yes.
It's going to more. It's going to. It's getting more delay. Yeah. So.
I believe so. I believe so. Sorry. What were you about to say before I ask you if you want to study the book?
Uh. What did I say? I forgot.
Mm-mm.
So-
You
yeah,
forgot
right.
already.
I know.
Okay.
I got it. I already reserve your class tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, that at least you were able to remember. You know, if that happens to me, uh, I would totally forget it. Promise. Okay. Well, anyway, Tay, I wanted to know, are we going to start with lesson one, or shall we continue with a different lesson?
Lesson lesson one. Yeah.
Ask the lesson one. Okay.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
already did lesson one, but I want to practice.
Really? You still
Yeah.
want to practice? You know what? I think Senior Green 1 book is so easy peasy for you. I believe. But
Uh,
let's be more creative when learning this one. I know that this is very easy. You might find this very easy, but
mm,
we have to be more creative in this, okay? So
okay.
basically for lesson 1, this is all about introduction, how you would introduce yourself to other people or to someone, basically. Okay? So let's
Yeah.
have you as Jack, and I will be Paula.
Okay. Hi, are you new here?
Oh, yes, it's my first day of work.
By the way, let me introduce myself. I'm Jack.
Hey, Jack, you can call me Paula.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Paula. How is your first day going?
Well, to be honest with you, Jack, I'm pretty, I'm having a pretty day today, right at this moment. There.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
So simple as that. I also checked your pronunciation, very nice. It's very clear. I can easily understand you. And just to remind you, Tay, make sure that you always give importance to our punctuation. Okay,
I don't
especially.
actually I don't think so. My pronunciation is good.
Oh, but for this one, I actually based. There. It's a pleasure to meet you, Paula. For this one, I think I would have to like pass this one because you pronounce it as Paula.
Paula,
There. Most of the time, it must be pronounced as Paula. Here in
Paul,
the Philippines, it is acceptable if you pronounce it Paula. There, we
Paula,
have Paula. It's
Paula.
also a very common name here, but in the U.S., you might hear them pronounce this as Paula, as
Ah, Paula,
P-O-H, Paula. There,
Paula,
yes,
Paula.
that's
Okay,
right. Okay.
okay.
Now, moving on for letter B, DIY. How would you like to do this? Would you like to read the sentences to practice your pronunciation, or you can explain how we use the word, how we use
Mm,
the patterns and phrases?
I will make a example using this
Mm-hmm.
sentence, using this expression.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with it. Mm-hmm.
Uh, First day off. Uh, it's our first day of the night class, right?
Lovely. I know.
No,
It's our first night.
it's our first
It's our first day of our night class. Yes, that's right.
night class. Yeah.
Or you can also say it's our first night to have a class. There.
It's our first night class. Uh,
Yes,
yeah.
you can say that.
Uh, okay. First
Let me
day off.
introduce.
Okay. Um, Let me introduce my family to you. Oh
Let me
yeah,
introduce.
it's example.
It is. It's
I didn't
here.
read.
Ooh.
I didn't read.
I, okay. I believe you. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Next one
Uh,
or another example.
one more, please.
Um,
Mm-mm.
Let me introduce my program to the audience.
Let me introduce my program to the audience. To the
It's awkward,
audience,
right?
rather. You can also. Sorry.
It's awkward. I mean my example is awkward. Um,
Oh, it's not really. This is not just all about referring to a person, basically. As you know, we're actually talking about introduction of yourself to another person or to people, but basically your sentence is also right there.
mm,
You're going to introduce
Program,
your
software.
program
Yeah.
to the audience. You can all I guess it would be better if you'd say, let me present my program to the audience.
Mm,
There, that can be. But if you're
let
going
me
to use introduce, that's fine. It's fine.
mm, let me present my program to the audience.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Okay.
Careful with that. That's present with a
Pre
Z sound. Okay?
present.
There you go. There are some words with letter S, but make sure that you pronounce it or that you use a Z sound. Okay? Just like the word music, you do not say music, you say
Music,
music. So there must be vibration.
music, music.
Hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Do you teach NS class?
Oh, that. We need to have a badge for us to be allowed to speak NS class. I can teach you that, but they will not permit me because I don't have my badge yet. There,
Ah.
I just couldn't attend the training yet
I
for
just
a long time.
wonder how the class is. So I just ask you.
Oh. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, basically for the NS class, it will concentrate on your pronunciation, your
Mhm,
intonation, and the syllables.
mhm.
So it's like, you know how important pronunciation is? Like every sound must be verbalized if it is necessary or if it is
Yeah.
needed. And
Yeah.
most of the time you're going to read sentences, practice some words, and we'll give you some exercises at home, and then you have to submit it to us, and then we can check it. That's how
Mm.
NS class is.
Yeah,
There.
I understand.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I totally
Mm-mm.
understand. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number three. Call me.
Call me.
Mhm.
Mm, call me Tay. Uh, you can call me,
Call me Tay.
you can call me my nickname, Tay.
You can call me by my nickname, Tay.
By my nickname, Tay.
Hmm.
Or you can call me by my English name, Tay. Mm,
That's right.
mm,
Okay. And for this one, just to give you additional information, this is not you. You can actually try to use this pattern to a different situation. For example, you can call me whenever you need my help. You can
ah,
call a fire department if you think that
mm,
there's a blaze there.
mm,
Not just all about, you can call me Manaka, you can call me
mm,
Tay there.
mm.
Okay. And next one, number four, it's a pleasure to.
It's pleasure to. Uh, it's pleasure to finish our project.
Okay.
Or
And for
it's
number five, we have two patterns. Hmm.
number five. Uh,
Hmm.
mm, how is your project going?
Okay. How is your project going? How about if you're going to paraphrase it using the other pattern?
Uh,
You said,
uh, how how is it? I know. How just how about
that's right.
how is it going with your project?
Hmm.
No.
How is it going with your project? That's correct. There. So you have
Ah.
two. How is your project going, and how is it going with your project? There. So that's
Ah.
two
Mm,
patterns.
okay, I got it.
Okay. But either of the two, they're both correct. Okay.
Mm,
There. All right. So vocabulary. Tell me about your favorite recipe.
favorite recipe. Um, how can I say? What is my favorite food?
Mhm.
uh,
Your that can be
yeah.
yes.
It's my coffee. Uh, I I I always drink coffee. Uh, that I made that I make. At first, I boiled water, and then I I I put a paper. I put a piece of paper on the cup,
Mhm.
and I put some ground coffee uh, into
Mhm.
the cup, two teaspoon, uh,
Mhm.
and then
2 teaspoons
two
of
teaspoon.
ground coffee.
Ah, I put two teaspoon on the of the ground coffee into the cup. and then
One more time, please.
I put 2 teaspoon of ground coffee into into the cup into the cup,
Mm-hmm.
and then mm, put I put the water into the cup.
Okay.
Do you understand how to make?
Yes. Uh, mm, how to make your favorite coffee. Okay, so basically you boil water, definitely, and you put 2 teaspoons on hot water. You can
Yeah.
say that. Okay,
Mm, yeah.
there. Instead of into the cup, there. And pour hot water. That's okay if you wanted to make longer sentences and if you wanted to make longer, but basically you can have it shortcut. Like I put 2 teaspoons of the ground coffee in a hot water.
On hot
Mix
water.
it.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay. And then you mix it and then you relax
Yeah.
by
And then
drinking it.
I'm studying.
Okay.
I'm yeah, I always
People always studies when they have a cup of coffee.
yeah, right.
Okay. And did you drink coffee
Not
today
yeah,
before this class?
I already drank 2 cups of coffee, but I have
Wow.
yeah, but I have a uh, I have a problem about the in insomnia. So
Oh.
I don't drink after 3 p.m. or 4 p.m.
Mhm.
Because
Mm-mm.
I don't sleep well since I drink
Ah,
coffee
I
late.
see.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Well, I used to have insomnia actually. I actually came from the morning shift,
Oh
so
yeah.
I always wake up. I used to wake up at 3 a.m. every day for the last 2 years because I was in the PM shift. I was in the PM shift and then I transferred to morning and then now I'm here in the midnight shift. So I'm not also a morning person and I used to love coffee so much. Coffee actually makes my day and makes me so complete. But things changed when I gave birth. That so they say that when you drink a cup of coffee, it must be before 6 o'clock in the evening so that it will be effective for the next few hours. There.
Mm,
And maybe you think a lot because I also have a problem with insomnia. So it's
mm,
not really good. It makes you exhausted, but make sure that you always try to lull your sleep at night. Okay?
mm, mm,
All right.
yeah.
Moving on. Fiance. What is fiance?
Fiance is the person who are make a promise to get married.
Mhm.
Uh,
There you go.
yeah.
Someone that you are engaged with.
Yeah, right.
There.
Engage with someone. Yeah, right.
Mhm. Okay. There you go. And next one, grumpy. Are you a grumpy person?
Uh, sometimes, sometimes I'm
Whoa.
grumpy.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Uh,
I it's too difficult to explain. It's not good person, actually, but
uh,
it can be good person.
mhm.
mm, mm, yeah my daughter sometimes my daughter can be grumpy
Mm.
when her friends uh, take off my daughter's toy. Yeah.
That's common for toddlers, I guess. They own everything. It's like their mentality is that everything's mine. You cannot take it away from me. There.
Yeah.
My toddler is also like that, and she's only 2. You know, if she sees a friend of hers holding something, whatever that is, like a tumbler or a toy or whatever that is, she automatically gets it. And I was like, no, 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 that's not
Mm.
yours.
You
And
mean,
she'd say, no.
yeah. Is she your daughter?
Yes, I have a
Ah,
daughter, an only
ah.
child, just
Mm.
2 only, 2 2 years old.
Uh, can I
Yeah.
ask you your daughter's age?
Oh, she's 2.
Ah, she's two. Ah, so cute.
Mm-mm.
My daughter
She's
is
2.
five, so I miss
Oh,
I miss when my daughter was baby. So
oh, really?
yeah, I
But mm-mm.
I
So your
sometimes
daughter goes to school already, right?
yeah goes to kindergarten.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I like that. Mm. We're the opposite. I wanted her to like grow up a little, like go to school and learn a lot of things.
Yeah,
I like that.
I understand. I did at that time.
Right, and now you miss her being
Yeah,
a child, being a
yeah,
baby. But
yeah.
for me,
Actually,
um,
most parents forget when they were hard time. They were in hard time.
mm-mm,
I just they remember the good thing, good
that's
remem,
right.
good memorize. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think that's it. That's it for today. We'll continue this tomorrow, I
Okay.
believe, or if you have
Okay.
classes, and I'll definitely check it. So this is how we're going to have our lesson. You making sentences using the pattern, and for vocabularies, either you will use it in a sentence.
Mhm.
I will ask you some questions related to our vocabulary, or I'll have you define it. Just that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah. It's
And
very.
if you have other suggestions mm-mm, on
Oh.
how
Yeah.
we are going to
Mm.
do this, then please let me know. And
Okay.
sorry because we're having a delay, and I don't really mean to interrupt you. It's just that sometimes we both talk at the same
Yeah.
time, so because of the
Yeah.
delay
Right.
there. Well, anyway, Tay,
Yeah.
you better sleep. Mm-mm.
Now.
Do yoga and try to meditate. Let me
Okay.
sleep. Let me sleep. Do that and count count the stars. One, two, three.
Mm.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you,
Okay.
Tay. Happy to talk to you.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to check your grammar box. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All
Have a
right.
nice
See you,
day.
Tay. You
Bye.
too. I'm still up. Bye bye.
Bye.